Like we about to go on that Ferris wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like the boat, man. That's what I'm least concerned about.
Ooh, can I say something?
Yeah, bro.
And it's your boy Justin.
Shut- what the Alright. So we here. I hope I don't lose data on this, bro. Like it's not like a live streaming. This gonna be a while in this area. Like I'm just gonna record. Alright, Justin.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good though.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Hey, Miss Ember, you want to say something?
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. We're on the 7th grade trip.
Yeah,
Low
Would
key,
you
this,
like me to sing a
bro.
song?
This no, bro. Wait,
yeah.
this place is huge. I
Since
cut the. Cut it. I don't know where we going yet. The least concerned about is the boat. Oh, my first time being on a boat. Holy, oh my god.
did we just
Bro,
look at the view though?
there's more people over there. You know what I'm saying, bro. Wait, cut that.
To the hotel.
Back to another scene. We're in the river right now.
Yes.
See those cars over there? Bro, like, it's feel
Oh,
like
these
we're
ones
in
right
New
here?
York, bro.
I'm glad this. These are apartments. These are called the Marina City Towers.
Oh, these
They
guys.
were built in 1964. You can see the bottom of the marina. You can park a boat. Yeah, people live in these. They're residential.
Bro, I feel like we're in New
The
York.
House of Blues is right
I
over
feel like
there.
we're in New York.
And if you look up at the parking garage,
But
you'll be happy to
it's
know
supposed to be a
that
little bit more
only
safer.
2
Yeah,
cars
safe.
have ever fallen off of there into the river. Pretty good. Only 2 cars have ever fallen off into the river since 1964. Which is, I'm kind of pulling your leg a little bit. Both of those cars were stunts. They one was for a car chase in a Steve McQueen movie from 1981 called Hunter.
This is what I call World Tour.
And the other time was from an Allstate commercial from 2006. Both those clips are on YouTube if you want to check it out. Especially the car chase for the Hunter.
Safe zone. Safe
Hunter car chase
sales.
on YouTube. It's fun. To be even on
We're
both
back
sides.
in
One
the
was built
same.
in 1913,
Fill out the same grade.
but 105 years ago, 1920, Chicago wanted to build street. Tear down that part of the building,
Yes.
and then move to the street that was over.
This view.
And that made it so the block part's not in the middle anymore. This is a purple line train to Linden. The next stop is Merchandise Market. Doors open. Oh, doors open on the left, or no, they open on the right. Doors open on the right at Merchandise Market. That's what they're saying in there right now. Yeah, Merchandise Mart gets its own stop. And Merchandise Mart is this huge, huge building coming up on our right, which is 4.2 million square feet of merchandise and art. It's basically a giant shopping mall. Point Tower,
Hey, Chicago's
and the swirly statue there is called Constellation. These
Imagine
This
living
building
here,
was and the statue were both
living
built
in
in
the trees, laying in
2017.
the ground.
Building, but I can't help but think it looks a little bit like a hot pocket. See what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, the same shape.
So we're moving on to the next
Hot pockets. That was built in 2017.
See that building?
This other one coming up on the right here was also built the same year, 2017. Oh look, they're washing the windows. You guys see that?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Would you like to be a window washer?
This is 150 North Riverside Plaza. And as we go past it, look at the Matthews Band
Yes.
tour bus
Alright.
incident.
We're
Have you really?
back.
2004?
So,
Okay. This is kind of gross, but the bridge that we saw back there that was up.
we're at the
In 2004, the bridge next to it for cars, Dave Matthews Band's tour bus was driving across that bridge, and the bus driver decided that it would be a good idea to empty the bus's sewage tank into the Chicago River, which is illegal. But the worst part was there happened to be a boat passing by underneath at the time. A tour boat. Not this one. We don't go under that bridge. You're welcome. But if we see it, it's Chicago's little lady. They got splattered. They got in a lot of trouble. The bus driver did anyway. Hey, man, these men actually wasn't on the bus when it happened, but, yeah, the Chicago River, by the way, you don't want to swim in it. It's not very clean. And that's because our sewer system is so old that if a lot of rainwater happens, if it rains a lot,
You see, you're gonna pay
the sewer will overflow into the
Oh
river. So if you fall into the Chicago River, they can't make you go to the emergency room, but the U.S. Coast Guard strongly recommends that if you inhaled or swallowed any water, that you should go to the emergency room instead of just ingested raw sewage. It is getting better though. They're cleaning it up. As of 2008, the Chicago River went from toxic to just polluted. No. So let's get to it.
Just
I'm careful.
So a blue shiny building on the right here was supposed to be Shangri-La Hotel until 2006.
what's up there, mate? What's up, mate? What's up there, mate?
Oh, got another bridge up over here.
Alright. Wait, I think we're going back. Did we already saw
This headquarters here on the right, 55 Wiper Drive. It's a bank. It's kind of ugly. I don't know much to say about it. The dark gray building is Leo Burnett Advertising. Leo Burnett's the guy who came up with Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam,
Dearborn Street, Dearborn Street. There's so many.
In a second, I want to fast forward. It's very cool that we get to see the bridge.
Oh my god.
If you look up ahead of us and slightly to the right, there's a dark green building with a gold roof. That's real 24 karat gold up there. Now a hotel. It's was the carbide building. That building's supposed to look like an expensive bottle of wine. Dark green glass, gold tinsel. Because 100 years ago, alcohol, we're not going to get crushed. Suddenly, like, the bridge went way. I don't even know how you think that would be possible. It's okay. Who here has heard of Al Capone? Okay. If you look to the right, there's an old building that has like a big dome roof up there with big windows. In the late 1920s, so 100 years ago, that top floor used to be an illegal bar. You guys probably, have you learned about Prohibition yet? How 100 years ago alcohol was illegal in the US? So that was an illegal bar 100 years ago at the top floor called the Stratosphere Lounge, where guys like Al Capone and other Chicago guys would hang out. So, if you look to the right, there's a skinny tower here called the Bathurst Tower that's sort of squished in between these other buildings. Believe it or not, that used to be the tallest building in Chicago for 2 years. 1928 to 1930, that was the tallest. So we're going a long way.
Okay.
Another view of Michigan Avenue here. We've got the Wrigley Building. The reason that stretch of road over there is magnificent is because a lot of the really factor, because if your car gets towed in the city of Chicago, that's where they tow it to, right on the other side of that fence. I've had to go there and pay a couple $100. It's not fun. You're not over legally. Anyway. But also the lower Wapner, that's where they filmed the car chase, the Batman the Dark Knight. The cool underground chase.
Let's see what's our new version.
coming back up to Lakeshore Drive here. So where this boat ahead of us here is going under the bridge, looking right there, you can see there's a sign that says no wake. Wake is like if your boat's going fast enough to leave waves coming after it, that's a wake. If you want to not go fast enough to make one, there used to be a homeless guy that lived up inside this bridge back in 2004. His name was Richard Dorsey. And when I say he lived in the bridge, you see where the sign that says no wake is. He lived like up in that part of the bridge on the other side of that wall, up in the guts, the part of the bridge where there's all the machinery, where there's the gears and levers and like machinery. That's a way to hide up in there with a mattress. We found a way to get electricity up in there. We had a TV, a space heater, and a PlayStation.
What's out there, man? What's out there?
These bridges warning. It's not like they just go off at it. Can we go faster? We run a little bit. All right. Patience. They're turning around. Going back into the locks here.
Definitely not shooting. Hold your field, don't get shit.
So Navy Pier, a little bit about that. It really was a U.S. naval training facility in World War I and World War II. It turns 109 years old this year, Navy Pier, built in 1916. So what they did in World War II is naval fighter pilots were trained here. They actually have to take off from Navy Pier, then land on a floating, pretend aircraft carrier a few miles out in the lake. And these guys were new pilots. They didn't know what they were doing yet. So a lot of them crash landed in Lake Michigan. And that being said, to this day, there are dozens of planes flying in Lake Michigan. We're talking 80-year-old airplanes that are still underwater in the lake today. You want to collect all the airplanes? Well, good luck with that. Same thing as before, guys. Only if you're this time if you're sitting on the port side, the left side of the boat, keep all your limbs, body parts, everything inside the rail.
Let's go! Let me go! Woo! Yeah, let's freaking go! I can't believe Jacob is not here, bro. Woo! Yo, Justin. What is he doing? What in the world? What? Holy crap! Bro know how to dance. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness.
How you guys feeling, huh?
I'm going too fast or not?
You guys want a picture by the sea dog?
It's so cold right now.
Justin, put your camera down. Can you take a picture of you by the sea dog?
Justin.
Mom's asking.
I thought the video thing.
Good. I am going to that Ferris wheel.
Me too. I have been a good cameraman, am I not?
You are a good cameraman.